So there's plenty of red-hot action for you, and I can tell you plenty of drama to go with it as well. But I think we ought to start on a note of celebration as we go across to Upton Park for West Ham against Queen's Park Rangers, with the West Ham manager John Lyall receiving a gallon bottle of whiskey after being named Bell's Manager of the Month for January in the second division. But something else had been on John's mind for the last couple of days.
Well, the pitch has been a worry for West Ham all week after so much heavy rain, but a good drying day today and 24 hours without rain. Well, it's looking a lot better than most people had feared. It's going to cut up quite obviously. It's going to be heavy. It'll be quite a slog out there for the 22 players. But rarely has a second division game offered us quite so many angles as this one. There's Paul Allen, that busy little West Ham midfield player, now opposed by his cousin Clive Allen, Queen's Park Rangers' leading scorer with 22 goals this season, including 2 against West Ham in September when Rangers won 3-0. There's Trevor Brooking of West Ham, and what a battle in midfield there's going to be against Tony Curry of Queen's Park Rangers, 2 England men with so much skill at their command. And a day when Phil Parkes, in the West Ham goal, for so long the cornerstone of the Queen's Park Rangers defence, now faces his old teammates. But here is Devonshire. A good advantage played there as it comes to Brooking. Oh, my word, across the face of that goal and just behind. And really all credit there to the referee, Brian Hill. That was a very good advantage he played. And it was West Ham's Trevor Brooking letting fly with the left foot wide of the post. In turn, finding Roeder. Allen. Roeder. Goddard's up through the middle. Here's Allen again. Onto the left foot, and deflected, and into the net. Well, Clive Allen was the man who shot. Whether that deflected off Goddard, it certainly beat Phil Parkes and went into the back of the net. Tommy Docherty with plenty to say for himself, and indeed should be fairly happy with his team a goal up. Ken Shellito, the former Chelsea manager, now working with Tommy, doing the pointing. But it's Devonshire now to Pike. Played in again there towards Brooking, and Pearson! 1-1. Well, plenty of joy there, and indeed Jeff Pike, such a good all-round player in this club, playing that ball in quickly, and it eventually fell through there for Pearson just to give it the nudge, and into the back of the net. West Ham 1, Queen's Park Rangers 1. That's a nice touch by Devonshire. Paul Allen. Didn't give Lampard a lot of chance. Oh, against the post there by Pearson. How unlucky. And what a goal that would have been. The whistle gone for a free kick to West Ham. Well, how unlucky West Ham were, because it was a ball played quickly by Lampard, and Pearson hit it first time, but against the crossbar. Devonshire's throw. Brooking. Well, that was terrific by Brooking. Oh, and cross. Oh, my goodness, he still didn't get it on with the line. Oh. Well, you'll never get closer to actually putting the ball over the line without doing it. What great work by Brooking, though. Really battling there, get his cross in well. And Cross just couldn't get that touch. Cross guiding a nice little header there for Paul Allen. Devonshire played on first time and accurately there for David Cross. Played into the middle there, and it's an own goal. Bob Hazel's own goal. And West Ham are in the lead. That's a nice touch there, though, for Steve Wicks, putting his arm round the unhappy Bob Hazel. He's just been booked. And when that cross came floating in, Hazel met it as a forward should meet it, and sadly for him it went past Chris Woods into the net. West Ham 2, Queen's Park Rangers 1.
Yes, a really enjoyable game, unless your name happens to be Bob Hazel, the big Rangers defender who's just back from suspension, got that yellow card in the game, and of course it was his own goal that provided West Ham with their winner. But let's take the yellow card incident first.
To be truthful, I thought it was very harsh that I got it there because for the whole game, I think that was about the only real foul that I did, and it wasn't a bad foul. And before that, I just got flattened twice early, and the referee hadn't given anything, you know. And he gave it against me, and I'd say I felt really sick about it.
Yes. Is that what you were trying to tell him?
Yeah, that is it. I was trying to show him that, you know. I asked him if I was a marked man, to be truthful, you know.
It was also good, of course, to see the young Allen boys in action, cousins Clive of Queen's Park Rangers and Paul of West Ham. And maybe Clive can clear up the mystery of that Queen's Park Rangers goal. Tell me about the goal, the Queen's Park Rangers goal. I mean, it was your shot, and I'm just wondering who's going to claim that one.
I think Paul's claimed it. He did touch it on the way through, and that made the deflection sent Phil the wrong way, so I think it'll be Paul's goal, yeah.
Yes. But then it was a good fight back by West Ham, wasn't it, after
yeah,
that,
it was,
Paul?
Yeah, it's 1-0 down. Thought we would be struggling then, but we didn't, so...
But you couldn't have banked on an own goal, could you?
No. Surprised to see that one going.
Yes. Tell me, when did you last play against Clive?
When I was about 9 or 10 was the last time.
Really? Can you remember what teams they were for?
Yeah, I played for Barrett's and Clive played for County Park.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that.
Can you remember the score?
I think we won about 5-2 that day. I
Yeah,
think.
they
It was a
won that
cup
day,
game.
yeah.
But there's no doubt about it, it was a good day for West Ham, now lying 7th in the table, and as you can see from the caption there, with games in hand. In fact, they've got 3 games in hand on the leaders, Leicester City, and they're only 5 points behind. They're still well on course to be battling away at the top of the table in the last part of the season, but as you can see, they do need to win those games in hand. And I suggested to the manager, John Lyle, that they had a pretty tough last part of the season to come.
Yeah, certainly. I think if you look at the fixtures of the other clubs, they're all involved as well. So we're all playing each other. Probably for me, the most important thing will be if you lose one, how quickly you bounce back. I think the important thing is not just to see that you don't lose, but to make sure you don't lose 2, because if you lose a couple of games, you'll have problems. But like everyone else involved, I feel that the whole thing will go right to the bitter end, and I think it may be an injury that affects you, it may be a ball hitting the post and coming out rather than going in. All sorts of things can happen, and you've just got to look at it week by week, which we're doing.